So I have finally watched Death Note for the first time, and overall, I really enjoyed the anime. There was a couple things here and there that I didn't like, and I think one of those things was actually intended by the writers to be that way. But here are the couple things that I didn't like. So the first thing that I didn't like was like Yagami. The way that I described it to my friends was he's so smart, he's stupid. He would like blur out things before killing somebody, like what he did with the fiance from the FBI agent. He told her straight up that it was him before she even died, and what happened if he messed up? So I guess that was like a running thing because obviously at the end that's how they get him, and that's what I meant when I said I guess the writers meant it to be that way. But still, it was kind of like it was weird watching him be like that. The other thing was that from the beginning of the anime, they hinted a lot that Light's name was kind of spelled differently from what the original meaning was. Like, I think it was spelled with moon or something like that. I can't really remember. And I feel like they missed an opportunity at the end to write his name down on the book with the wrong symbol, so that way he wouldn't die even though his name was on the death note. But I mean, Nier would have he would have figured that out obviously quickly, but still I would have liked them use that somehow. And then the last thing that I didn't like, it was the ending. Don't get me wrong, I'm okay with Light dying. But the way that he died, I feel like they could have done it better. And I had like two versions. So the first one was letting Matsuda actually kill him. That would have been nice. I mean, obviously they're cops and they didn't, want to do murder or whatever the case may be. But like in this case, I would have let it slide because of everything that Light put them through. I would have just let him do it. That would have been a better ending for me. The second one was to have a public incarceration showing everybody that they finally caught Kira, and then in that situation while he's walking into the prison or whatever the case may be, then Ryuk would have said the words, "Oh, I don't know how long you're going to be in prison. I don't want to stick around with you that long." So, and that's when he would have wrote his name, and that way people would have thought that Kira was still alive.